Okay, so let us start today's weddings and romance webinar. So I have got some fantastic options for you today for your clients. So I'm going to introduce everybody. Graham, hello, how are you?
Hola, bonsoir, good afternoon, hello, good evening.
Excellent, good going. Graham, tell us where you're from.
Well, I'm based in...
and what your prize is today.
Oh, prizes. Well, I'm based in the UK, and we're going to talk about the impressive brands today. And we're going to do a spin to win draw at the end, and there's going to be a £50 cash voucher for the lucky agent. Thank
you very much. So I guess we all need to listen very carefully to your presentation.
Well, that's up to you, but someone's going to win £50 anyway.
Excellent. And I can see wedding photograph. I can see a wedding photograph in the background.
Yes, so, that's me and my lovely wife. Yeah, couldn't believe I married an older woman, but no, she's.
You're going to get into trouble.
Lovely. No, we married, renewed our vows in the Caribbean, which is beautiful, and it's a great link for anybody who wants to sell. If you're not selling weddings, renew of vows is very, very popular now in the Caribbean.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Well, welcome, Graham. It's great to have you on board. We've also got Debbie. Debbie, hello, welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm very pleased to be here. Sadly, I am not on the beautiful Grandance Beach in Grenada, but I am in sunny Horsham in West Sussex, and one of you lucky people today will be winning 3 nights to stay at the beautiful Spice Island Beach Resort in Grenada on an all-inclusive basis. So good luck.
Wow. That is amazing. And happy birthday for yesterday, Debbie.
Thank you very much.
Great to have you here. And we've also got Laura. Laura, hello.
Good morning, everybody. I am located in Toronto, Canada, where we have our centralized office for our Blue Diamond Weddings program. So I am the Director of Business Development for the program. So I'm excited to be able to present to you guys today and show you a little bit about one of our hotels.
Brilliant. And your price today, we've got a £50 or $60 voucher, depending on where in the world you are. So we're going to kickstart with you, Laura. We're going across to sunny Mexico. If you could show your screen and transport us to paradise.
Absolutely. Let's get started. Okay, Debbie, my screen is on.
Yes, but it's in a funny setting. It's not the same as you had before.
Oh,
if
let's
you can
just change that.
Yeah.
Are we better now?
Yeah,
awesome.
better.
Okay. So I'm very excited to get to share with you one of our newest properties. This property actually opened mid-pandemic, so it is still growing and getting the support that it needs for, especially for weddings. So this is our Planet Hollywood Cancun property. It's located in Costa, so it's only about a 40-minute drive from the airport. I was lucky enough to actually be here a couple of weeks ago with my family. So I'm coming off seeing everything fresh and excited to share everything with you today. So this is a beautiful property where we have 2 sections. We have a family-friendly section as well as an adults-only section. And what's great about that is, especially for wedding groups, is there's always families traveling together, and sometimes some family members want to stay in an adult section and some just want to be with their family and friends. So it really diversifies who can come to the wedding and who wants to come and stay at the hotel. So my focus today is really going to be around the wedding program at this property, but if you do have any questions specific about the hotel, and if I can't answer them during the Q&A, I can certainly take them away and get you that information back, no problem. But just to give you a starting, this is what the property looks like from an aerial view. So the part that you are seeing to the right of the screen is the family-friendly section. And then you can kind of see a secondary view that's closest to the right in here. That is the adults-only section. So there is quite a nice divide for guests who are looking to have that, adults-only experience. There is a lot of action at this hotel. There is a fantastic kids water park that's over in this center section over here at the family friendly. We've got a mini golf course. There is a hedge maze. We have a trampoline park. There is a cinema on property, which goes right in theme with the Planet Hollywood brand. One of the really fun things that happens when you arrive, and you don't know this if this is your first time going, but there are action stars and movie stars dressed in costumes in the main lobby. And when you arrive, everybody in the lobby stops and claps. So it's guests all get part of it as you're there as well. And it's kind of a fun experience when you're arriving because you don't expect this and you have all these people all of a sudden clapping as you're walking down this red carpet. So it's really, they've really taken the whole Hollywood vibe and diversified it and spread it out across the entire property. So for weddings, we have a number of different options that are available to our wedding couples who are coming to us. If you know the Royalton brand, which is the sister brand of Planet Hollywood, you will know these wedding packages already because we've really kept everything similar, if not the exact same, across our brands, so that when you are selling a Blue Diamond property, you have confidence in knowing that when you're selling, when you're looking at the weddings themselves, you're able to not just focus on what the wedding package is, but really focus on the property and in the rates and the locations that are offered and know that the packages are going to be the same. So we've really wanted to make sure that that was part of our whole branding. So to start with, we're going to look at our wedding packages. So this is the Planet Hollywood free package, and the free package is complimentary when booking 35 or more room nights at the hotel. If they don't meet that minimum, then they can purchase the package for $999 US. And what this package is great for is it's great for couples who are coming down, who want to use the all-inclusive features of the hotel, who just want to have a beautiful wedding, and then go back to the resort that night, or go back into the resort that night, I should say. This is all done on property. So this would include a symbolic ceremony, seating for the guests, a bridal bouquet, a groom's boutonniere, as well as a semi-private dinner reception at one of the restaurants. One thing to note with all of our packages is that whether it includes one bridal bouquet or one groom's boutonniere, if we have a couple who is having a same-sex wedding, we will absolutely interchange those no problem. So we'll do 2 bridal bouquets, we'll do 2 groom boutonnieres. If they want to do 1 boutonniere or 1 bouquet, that's welcome to them. So keep that in mind when you're looking at these packages with your same-sex couples, as at this hotel specifically, we are able to host same-sex weddings. So when you're thinking about the free package, when we think about a typical clientele for this, it's definitely somebody who is, again, looking to keep their costs down. If they're doing a vow renewal, this is an awesome option for vow renewals because, again, it is not the big wedding that they probably had when they were first married. So it's just something a little bit more low key with their family and being able to dine all together that evening. Our most popular wedding package is definitely the Planet Hollywood Love package. And this package is $3,999 US for 2022. And then the price is increasing to $4,199 US for 2023 and onwards. The reason this package is the most popular is because this package in its entirety is what you would need to have a wedding with us. So it includes your symbolic wedding, it includes bouquets and boutonnieres, it includes a cocktail hour with an open bar and some appetizers, and then it includes a 3-hour private reception, which would include the menu and the open bar for all of that time, as well as the setup of the space, so your round tables with your linens and your chairs. When we talk about our wedding packages, you'll see here that everything that's dotted here, these are all of the inclusions. There's nothing hidden that's extra. There's nothing left out that they need to pay for. We've created our packages around the needs of a wedding. So what you need to have really to have a wedding. And then each couple, when they work with our wedding planner in our team, they get to put in the wants that they want. Where, with a lot of hotels that have packages that are have a lot of decor or something included in them, what we have found is couples want to take that all away. They want us to change it. They don't want that because that bride had that. So we've really just stripped it down to the needs of the wedding, and then the couple get to work on their wants. So this package includes 30 guests, and then additional guests can be added on at an additional guest fee. The Glam package is our third package that we offer. And this package includes all of the features of the Love package, and then these extras that you see here. So this package price point is quite high. It's an $11,000 package. And what you would use this package for, and the only reason you'd want to look at this package with your couples, is if they're looking to do an extra pre-wedding event. And that is right in the middle there, where you'll see a 2-hour private barbecue party. This is an extra private event that can be used before or after the wedding, We have groups using this for rehearsal dinners, welcome parties, farewell parties. Maybe there's a birthday of somebody significant to them they want to celebrate. Maybe it's a parent's anniversary that they want to celebrate. So they have this option of doing this extra private event. Of course, this package has some great other options included in it, like a solo musician for the cocktail hour, an additional hour at the private reception on the wedding day. But when you strip this all down, and if a couple really wants that solo musician but doesn't want this extra private event, it makes most sense to go with the love package and add some of those features onto it. Because again, as the price point of this package dictates, it's really because of that extra private event in here that ups this. So just something to keep in mind. To take you through a little bit of our process and how we work as a weddings company, our sales and our wedding planning is all done out of our Toronto-based office. So any of your initial inquiries will always come directly through to us in Toronto. You would work with my sales team on securing the wedding date, looking at the location options, date options, all of that type of thing. Once the couple knows they want to move forward with us, they put down a $500 US deposit to secure the wedding date. And then they get assigned to one of our wedding planners that works with them from start to finish on all of their wedding details. Our final payment is due 45 days in advance of the wedding. And from there, the couple is then introduced to our on-site team. So our on-site teams at all of our hotels are led by wonderful weddings managers who then have their planners that work under them. And their main focus is on the execution of the weddings, as well as ensuring that when our couples are in destination, they're properly taken care of. So we've really put these 3 different processes in place really to give the clients an amplified experience during each of those stages so that we can focus and specialize on the stage that they're at when they're at it. Another program that we offer at the Planet Hollywood is our Bollywood weddings. So these are our South Asian weddings that we host at this hotel. This hotel is fantastic for South Asian weddings because we have a number of event spaces that are quite large and able to enable these group sizes to take place at different locations. So we do have 2 packages. We have our Diwali package and we have our Mohabbatin package. These are based on event hours. So they're not fully listed here, but we have a number of different options within the package that we list out. That, for example, a Vatna could be 1 hour, a Mendi could be another hour, the Sangeet is 2 hours, the reception is 3 hours. So when we work with our South Asian couples, we know that every couple is exceptionally different with the cultural needs that they're looking for their different wedding elements. Not every wedding is doing a Vatna in destination, not every wedding is doing a haldi. So there are different aspects involved, and when families get involved, and that's very, very common in South Asian weddings that the entire family is involved, we can move the event hours around. So if they don't want to do the Mendi, we can take that 1 hour and make, a 4-hour reception with it. So what we ask when inquiring us for South Asian weddings is to have a conversation with your couples first to understand what events they're looking for and kind of a time frame. So day 1 would be this event, day 2 would be this event. Because when we're looking at our schedule and we're looking at what we can accommodate, we can't just look at the ceremony date with South Asian weddings because they may need 4 other dates of events and I don't have those available. So that's why if you come to us with a South Asian wedding, we'll always, the first thing we're going to revert back to you is, can we have kind of a tentative schedule of what they're looking for? So I'm going to take you through some of our locations here to give you an idea of what we can offer and what we're looking at. So one of our most popular locations for both ceremonies and receptions is our rooftop Gusto. This can host quite a few people, so we can do larger events up here. For ceremonies, we can do 120 people in the shaded area. You will see a photo of that for receptions in a few slides from here. And this is what we call the lawn area. So there are 80 people that can be seated out in this area. So it's a very open concept setup, and they can basically do whatever they want in this area. Another one of our ceremony locations is our Palm Pavilion. I love this location because it has this big shade over it. So this is really fantastic for early morning events, especially for our South Asian couples who do want a little bit of shade if there's older guests attending. It's really beautiful It's got the beautiful water surrounding it. And again, the shade really makes a big difference for morning and early afternoon ceremonies happening here. We also have our rooftop 24. So this by far has the best view of the beach and the ocean. So if you do have a couple who wants that view, this is it for them. This can host up to 120 people up here. We do only use this space for ceremonies or what we call cold cocktail hours. We can't get hot food up here, unfortunately. So if somebody is looking to do a cocktail hour here, it would have to be cold appetizers versus having anything hot in this area. But it is simply stunning. And again, fully shaded. So it makes a huge difference, during those early afternoon ceremonies. For reception locations, so this is the shaded area that I was just talking about. You can see the grass to the side here where that other ceremony was set up. This is the shaded area. So the couple can choose if they're doing their ceremony, which section they'd like to have this in. This particular setup was for a Sangeet at the Rooftop Gusto. We can do up to 150 people up here for events. 150 people would be tight. I will not lie. It will be no dance floor. It will be tables very close to one another. Just because, again, we don't have, you're limited when you're not at the beach locations, right? When you've got these spaces, we can't just float tables in the air. So this is one of the most popular locations for all of our types of events. So it books up quite quickly. This is just another example of a reception at the Rooftop Gusto here as well. So again, just kind of taking into consideration different vibes and night view. It's really beautiful up here. And this is a reception set up on the lawn section of the Rooftop Gusto. So this to me would be something that I would only do for like a 7 p.m. or later because it will be warm. I'm not going to lie, the sun stays on the resort for a while, so it would be warm, especially in our summer months. We also offer the beach. We do have the beach for ceremony locations. We do not have a formal structure on our beach, so just need to keep that in mind that something would need to be rented or hired depending on what the couple is looking for. But this is another example of a Sangeet that we had set up for a South Asian couple. We have 2 beaches. They are exactly the same. They're just in different sections of the hotel. So the beach Baywatch is where we consider in our adults only section. And then we've got beach Surfs Up, which is in the family friendly section. This is my favorite location that we have simply because it's one of the most unique that we have at any of our hotels, wherein this is an indoor location that is air conditioned and it's not a ballroom. And I think that's really unique because a lot of ballrooms and convention centers do have the carpet. So a lot of couples don't like that vibe for their wedding. There's no windows a lot of the times in ballrooms. So this gives you that open concept, beautiful atmosphere that lets all of the light in. It's definitely for smaller groups. 80 people in here would just be, again, tables, would be no dance or anything. This is really great for about 40 to 60 people. So it doesn't feel overwhelming in the space like a ballroom would for a 40 to 60 group. So we really love this location just for that. This can also be used for ceremonies. If somebody wants an air-conditioned ceremony and they want to still have that outdoor feeling, this is perfect for that. We obviously have a ballroom. Our ballroom is big. We can do up to 420 people. That would include a dance floor, a DJ setup, and that type of thing. And then we can do up to 500 people if it's more of just like a group convention versus having a wedding where we do have different elements set up. We can divide the room off. This is a divided room, obviously, in this scenario here. So we can block the room down if we need to for smaller groups as well. And then the last location that we have at this hotel, which is a large location. This is called our Sunset Terrace. So this is off the ballroom. It is very big. This setup, we would not do something like this. This was more just to kind of show the space a little bit. We would do up to 500 people here, and we do require a minimum of 200 people here. And the reason being is, as you can see here, the space is so large that small groups are just going to get lost here. So what we really love this location for is some of our South Asian events that we do have larger groups for. So we're really excited to be putting these spaces to use. We do also offer our couples promotions. So currently we have ongoing both these promotions that are combinable. We have our Say Yes to the Credits, where they would receive $500 off of that. The refined packages are Royalton one. So this should be $500 off of the Love package. or $1,000 off of the glam package. And then the Better Together promotion is actually our star seller, I would say, because it actually takes pricing off of the additional guest fees. So the additional guest fees for the packages get reduced if you've got more than 40 people. And back to you, Debbie.
Thank you very much, Laura. Great presentation and great options of weddings. Okay, so we are now leaving Mexico and we are moving over to Graham, to the Dominican Republic, to Impressive Resorts. Graham, I've muted you, so you'll need to unmute yourself, and the stage is all yours.
Yeah, can you see that okay?
Yeah, it's just coming on.
Right. Is that impressive or what?
Impressive.
Well, that was quick. That's a lot quicker than the flight going over to Dominican. But welcome, one and all, from all our agents, wherever you are in the world. A big welcome on behalf of Impressive Resorts, situated in the beautiful island of Dom Rep in the Caribbean. Big island, Dom Rep, second largest island in the whole Caribbean. And we're very lucky that the Impressive Resorts is situated on the furthest eastern point of the island, but many consider to be the most beautiful and certainly got the most best beaches and some of the whole Caribbean in Dom Rep, and especially in Punta Cana, where the Impressive Resorts are. Now, I'll show some pretty pictures, give you an overview of the resort, and we'll touch on the wedding packages available a little bit later on in the presentation. But sit back, relax. No expense has been spared as I'm taking you to Dom Rep right now. So we're in the Impressive Resorts. It's a refurbished resort. And in the Impressive Resort itself, there's two hotels in one. You've got the Impressive Punta Cana, which has 654 rooms. And then you've got the Impressive Premium, which is the most sought after place with just 255 rooms. It's a 5-star all-inclusive hotel, but luckily at the moment it's 4-star prices. So it's a great time to start looking and booking either holidays, renewal vows, or wedding packages at the Impressive Resorts in Dom Rep. So the two brands, Impressive and Impressive Premium, but all in one location. Now we just concentrate first of all on the Impressive brand, and as you can see there, right by the beach, we've got 4 swimming pools, 10 restaurants around the resort as well. With the hotels in Dom Rep, there's such a variety of eateries and pools and relaxation areas. So it's really great to choose from. And we've got a fantastic spa, which I shall show you some details a little bit later on. Now, this is your reception area. The good thing about the Impressive Resorts as well is it's only 11 miles from the main international airport. So 20-25 minutes from landing, you could be in the actual hotel itself. So fantastic transfer time of approximately 20 minutes. How good is that? And it's very easy to get to, as you know, Punta Cana, from anywhere in Europe, Canada, from Toronto and down into the US as well. So it's very accessible destination. So once you're there, you're checked in, and then we're going to go to one of our standard rooms. Now look at this. This is just the standard rooms here. As I say, there's 654 rooms on the Impressive Resort. Very, very spacious, beautiful king-size beds. They've all got flat screen TVs, Wi-Fi, great views, either pool, gardens as well. But lovely, lovely resorts. And then we go on to, oops, let's just go back there. The Impressive side of the resort as well. This is the where you check in. This is a private concierge part. So if your clients, we found out they did a research survey for the hotel, and over 60% upgrade once they get to resort. And as the agents are missing a great upgrade booking opportunity and commission opportunity there. So maybe when you're sending the balance, you can actually upgrade to the premium. There is some differences in the Impressive Resort and the Impressive Premium in terms of the quality. You get premium branded drinks or well-known branded drinks. There's a few more restaurants that you're allowed to, and you get private beach area as well. So it's well worth looking at upgrading. And the price of upgrade is absolutely unbelievably inexpensive, from sort of $20 to $30 a night, $140, $150 a week. So it's fantastic. Price point wise, I did some looking at prices this morning. So if you want to offer your clients some real good value price holidays, I looked, and departing on the 26th of September this year, in sterling, it's only £989 for a week, all inclusive. So fantastic value there. So once you check in, if you're on the premium side, you go to a private concierge check-in area. The rooms, all the rooms on the impressive side are junior suites. So they're extremely large, over sort of 15 square meters larger than the impressive resorts. They've got sunken jacuzzi baths, sea views, garden views and pool views as well. So very, very impressive, pardon the pun, rooms on the premium side. Just going to wait. I think the laptop's still in the DOM rep. It's slowing up a little bit. There we go. Well, we've got over, say, 5 a la carte restaurants, all on beachfront as well. One of the things that you'll hear a lot, we've got beachfront restaurants. The one at Impressive is literally on the beach. You can see it down on the left-hand side there. There's 3 restaurants there, an Italian steakhouse and a breakfast restaurant as well. And there is uninterrupted views over the beach and the glorious Caribbean Sea. How good is that? Apart from all the a la carte restaurants, there is a buffet restaurants. People like to eat quick and sort of eat and go. There's a dedicated coffee shop. There's a wine cellar, and there's snack stations around the resort. So if you just want a sandwich, a pizza, and a snack, that's easy to get to as well. Now, one of the impressive things that they've done when they refurbished the resorts, they invested over $3 million in creating a fantastic beach. And when you go to the Caribbean for a wedding, you want that Caribbean vibe, and it's 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a beach wedding, and you will not be disappointed at the impressive beach. It is one of the best beaches on the whole of the Barrovo beach side of the Dom Rep. Now, this is you come out, you can walk left or right for at least a mile either side. It just gives you some idea how vast the beach is. Beautiful calm waters as well. So it's great for children, kids, teenagers, mums and dads, non-swimmers. They can easily walk out there. You can walk out 50 feet and only get your kneecaps wet. So it's quite an easy indent into the water. And again, you can see there the beautiful beach. And as you can see on the right-hand side, that's the beginning of the pier, the exclusive pier, the only hotel in Dom Rep to have a pier. And they built this especially for the weddings, which we'll show you in a picture in just a second. If you're looking back over the resort, you can see there's no high rise. It's very green. It's very flora and fauna, very, very pretty, manicured lawns and gardens, and the pool areas. There's plenty of shade if you need it, but it's not high rise. It's not a concrete jungle. It really is true Caribbean style at the impressive resorts. Now, there's that pier I was telling you about just there. It hosts from sort of 2, 4 to 120 guests on the wedding. So if you've got a small, medium or large party, you want somewhere unique and different, as sunset's coming down, you can have the pier. And impressive resorts, we only do guarantee 1 wedding a day. So that is another great selling point. The focus is completely on you and the bride and the groom. And as I say, it's not next, who's getting married next. The whole day is situated around your clients. There's a picture of the beautiful manicured gardens around the resort. Our swimming pools, we've got 4 main swimming pools. We've got an activity pool, a family pool. We've even got, in the premium, there's a private adult relaxing pool as well. Of course, the kids, you may be going down to get married, but you may come back a year later with the little ones. So we've got a great kids club, dedicated kids club. And we believe that, you know, if the kids are happy, mum and dad's happy as well. So there's a whole range of activities from morning to dusk to satisfy the boys and girls. And there's a teenage club as well. So, you know, we all know that the teenagers can, you know, get bored. But here at Impressive Resorts, there's a hangout bar, there's activities, there's a dedicated entertainment team to look after and cater for everybody on the resort. You just see there some pictures of the resort itself. There's the main theatre, entertainment 6 nights a week, live music, live shows. To the right, you'll see the teenagers hangout place. There's a casino there as well. So if you do want to fancy your luck on the tables, you can have a little flutter or two. And there is a disco or a nightclub down there as well. Well, I personally will be practicing some of my well-known moves on that dance floor. My favourite place in the whole resort is obviously the gym. A lot of people go down there, work out. This is only half of it. It's double the size in real life. A lot of people are doing lots of workouts there, doing sit-ups, press-ups. Me, I prefer a knees up in an all-inclusive resort. But all can be catered for at the Impressive Resort over in Dom Rep. Now here we come into the spa, the Impressive Spa. It's got a reputation of being one of the very best spas in Dom Rep. Obviously, you've got your jacuzzi bath there and your jacuzzi pool, but you've got treatment rooms right on the beach. How better to relax? They've got couples rooms looking over that beautiful Caribbean Sea, watching the sun come down or the sunrise and having that beautiful massage treatment. And one of the things that we also have is a bridal suite for preps, which I will show you in just a second. But these ones are all different locations for weddings. You can see on the right the pier weddings. We do a beach location as well, and we do garden style as well. Only one weddings a day. They usually happen between sort of 3 and 4 p.m. Sometimes a little bit later. But there is a whole choice. Remember, Impressive offer your clients a completely dedicated wedding planner who'll go through every single step of the way to make sure that their big day is just what they want and that dream will come true. There's the pier. How good is that? Sitting on the pier, watching your friends and family getting married and just, wow. Oh, I could be there myself right now. No takers? Okay, I'll be on my own. But what a lovely way to get married down there in beautiful Dom Rep in the Caribbean Sea. And as I mentioned, we've got a dedicated bridal suite here. It's part of the spa. So if your clients are going down there with their own wedding dress, they can put it in there, it can be hanged, ready and pressed for the big day. There's makeup options. You can have the professional beauticians, or if you want to do your own makeup and hair, you can, all in there. And we are very flexible. Being a smaller size hotel, when you speak to even myself or the sales team, we will do what we can to enhance your client's stay. Sometimes if there's room, we may give the couple itself another room for the night before the wedding, which is very traditional, not to see your bride before the big day. So we can look at doing things like that. Just let us know, and we work with you all the way to make sure your client's happy, they're happy with the wedding, and they're going to be happy with you when they book with you as well. Just TripAdvisor and the Traveler's Choice, just to let you know, the reviews have been absolutely stunning lately. Over sort of 3,500 reviews, and it's rating 4.5 stars on there. So you can book it with confidence. It really is a great resort and great facilities there for all of your clients. And as I say, if you have any questions at all, just let me know towards the end. The contact details there. If you want to contact the hotel direct, sales UK impressive -cist.com, or you can just contact me at Graham at passionabouttravel@hotmail. We'll answer your questions. We'll even give you, what I'm happy to do today is give you some wild cards, because one of the things we do, if you're training, we're happy to enhance your client's holiday. So the first, say, 5 people to drop me an email, I'll give them a wild card that we can add extra benefits for any booking that you make, and that will come from you. So that's a little added bonus as well. Good luck. Thank you so much for attending the training. I know we're going to do a spin to win prize draw at the end, and I wish every one of you the best of luck, and thank you again for listening to Impressive Results.
Thank you very much, Graham. Great presentation. And yeah, you've got a lot of messages that have come through in chat that everybody's really wanting to get married and be at that hotel. So thank you. We're now still in the Caribbean, but we're leaving the Dominican Republic. We're moving across to Grenada, and we've got the birthday girl, Debbie. Debbie, you're still on mute.
You. Yeah, I'm off now. Just worked that out after I was chatting away to myself. Right, let me just start this. So I'm going to whiz everyone across from the Dominican Republic to the beautiful Caribbean island of Grenada, to the very, very beautiful Spice Island Beach Resort. So I just want to really touch on the fact that we're an incredibly small family-run and operated resort. A little history before we start. Sir Royston Hopkins founded the resort. His legacy can be seen throughout the property, particularly with the incredible hospitality and guest service that we have at Spice Island. Today, his daughter Janelle is the president and managing director, and we have the fantastic Brian Hardy as our general manager. We are the only resort in Grenada to have the AAA5 Diamond Award, which was for service and personalised service throughout the resort. So Spice Island, we are a luxury 5-star all-inclusive resort located on the very famous Grandans Beach in Grenada. How do you get to Grenada, you might be wondering? So we are very well serviced by British Airways and Virgin from London Gatwick Airport. Most of the flights do have a small stop in either Barbados or St. Lucia, but we won't keep the guests long. They're on board maybe 20 minutes to half an hour, and then onto the beautiful island of Grenada. Luckily, we're only 10 minutes from the airport, so we have a very quick hop. You're just in time to catch the sunset at Spice Island. As I mentioned, and cannot mention enough, we are on a beautiful stretch of beach. We've got 1,600 feet's worth of white sand on the very famous Grandans Beach in Grenada. You can see on this picture here, these are our beachfront rooms, which span that whole beachfront there across up towards the Radisson further along. It's a beautiful stretch of beach. It's a very quiet island. We're only 15 minutes from St. George's, the capital of Grenada, and 10 minutes from the airport. So we're fantastically located. Here's the beach here. I mean, you know, who wouldn't want to be there? Needless to say, we are perfect for honeymooners. It's probably the only picture I need to show you to guarantee that. You can have a nice 1.5 mile walk along this beach. You can pass some little beach bars, and you can head back to beautiful Spice Island for a sundowner at the end of the day. It's really very spectacular. Yeah, another picture of this beach. You're going to be seeing a lot of beach shots from me today. 34 of our rooms are directly located on this beach. We only have 64 rooms and suites in total at Spice Island Beach Resort. So we're a very small, very personal resort, and really cater to absolutely everything your guests might like and want. We don't have any testing requirements in Grenada. That's been recently lifted. The Caribbean has been a little behind some of the other destinations on that, but I'm very happy to report that the guests no longer need to have any COVID tests before arrival into Grenada. We are part of the Windward Islands in Grenada, so we're only 21 miles long as an island, 12 miles wide, very small population, just over 100,000 people. So every guest who comes to the island, not only to Spice Island, gets an incredibly warm welcome. Tourism on the island is very valued, and it's very important to everybody here. So you get an incredibly warm welcome all round. Here's the entrance into Spice Island. As I say, we're only 10 minutes from the airport, so a nice quick start there. I'm going to talk you through a few of the room types, but suffice to say they're all beautifully appointed. We have Morton Brown amenities in all of the rooms, stocked minibar in all of the rooms. We are all inclusive, and absolutely everything is included. All of your drinks, your food, everything's included. So I'm going to whiz through these room types so you can choose which one is best for your clients. Beautiful walled pool suites. This is the Anthurium pool suite, our leading category on the pool suites. And then we move through these room types onto the sea grip suites, which are right on the beach. So we have beautifully appointed rooms, and in any of the 34 rooms on the beach, this is what you're walking out to. You've got your hammock, your sun loungers, you've got your pre-stock minibar in your room, so you can just take a beer, sit out on the front, or you can walk 2 minutes along the beach to the beautiful beach bar of Spice Island and have a lovely cocktail. We have very, very beautiful suites too. So we have 2 beachfront suites, and then we have our lovely Royal Villa Collection suites as well. So these are completely private, very popular with honeymooners. completely enclosed. You have an intercom at the door, so you can let the butler in with any canapes, sundowners, that kind of thing. So as I mentioned, the service here is particularly aimed at honeymooners and couples, in that every person on the property will know the guest name. You know, our general manager walks around the restaurant every evening and meets and greets every single guest. So you can be absolutely guaranteed that any weddings and honeymoon customers you have here are incredibly well looked after. The spa, we have a beautiful spa, Janissa Spa, lovely treatments. I can see I had one myself a few weeks ago. I used to look a little older than this, but after a lovely facial, here I am. So it's looking really great. It's a beautiful spa, very personal again. We do some lovely treatments for honeymooners, pre-wedding, and also obviously post-wedding to relax as well. Yoga, we have a brand new yoga pavilion right on the beach. I did actually do yoga here, believe it or not, at 7 o'clock in the morning. And there's just honestly no better way to start the day. Me and 2 of the guests right on the beach there, doing a little bit of stretching, some yoga, and it's just the most incredible way to start the day. And it's such a quiet, peaceful island. You can hear the birds, you can hear the waves. It's just absolutely lovely. We can, of course, host weddings anywhere on the property. Obviously, the beach tends to be the preferred choice, because why wouldn't you? So we can host them at any point across the property. Dining, needless to say, the food is absolutely incredible. We've won lots and lots of awards for food. We have the Sun and Surf Terrace, the Sea and Surf Terrace, I beg your pardon. Lots of authentic local food. Most of the food served at Spice Island is sourced locally. So you won't be seeing strawberries and berries at breakfast. You will be seeing papaya and mango. It's mango season right now, and there's the time to go. We have an incredible variety of mangoes, and they do not taste like the ones you get in Tesco. So you really do need to go down and try some of the local fruits. I can highly recommend the kingfish ceviche for lunch. It's absolutely spectacular. And you're right on the beach. We have a fabulous beach bar there, have a lovely pre-dinner drink before you head across to Oliver's for dinner. We have live entertainment most evenings, whether that's, it's quite low-key, steel pan, that kind of thing, lovely local singers. This is Oliver's restaurant. It's a 7-course table d'hôte menu every single evening. So you don't want to come here if you're watching your weight, but it's well worth it. Now that won't suit every guest, we do understand that. So if you'd rather just have a nice piece of grilled fish and a salad, you literally just need to tell the maitre d' and that will be served. So whilst we do have a menu every single evening, you can go completely off menu and we can design you whatever you would like to eat. So it's very, very personal and very, very luxury. Just to prove it, there's some pictures. Food is absolutely outstanding. You know, we do get a lot of renewal of vows who often do bring children along too. We have a lovely nutmeg pond, not pond, we don't put them in a pond, it's a nutmeg pod, where the children ages 3 to 12 can spend their days, lovely play area in a nice cool area here, doing arts and crafts, that kind of thing. We have evening cinemas in high season as well. So this is a lovely spot for the children. We love having the children here. We've got great water sports. As I say, we've got the lovely beach out front to do bobby cat sailing, that kind of thing. We have tennis courts included. Absolutely everything is included at Spice Island. Other than diving, although we do have an excellent dive centre, the Aquanauts Dive Centre. Grenada has become incredibly well known for diving, and we have some of the most spectacular sites in the world, including the statue site, which is just breathtaking for anybody who loves to do some underwater diving or snorkeling for that matter. As we're here to talk about predominantly as weddings, you know, we do very small, intimate weddings at Spice Island Beach Resort. They're incredibly personal. You know, whatever the packages that you'd like to put together, that's what we will be doing for you. We have a few simple, basic packages, but most of our guests do like to design their own. We have one of our team members who can take care of absolutely everything. We don't do lots of weddings, you know, it might be one every week or every month even. In high season, it might be a little more often, but never ever more than one a day. It's very much your occasion, and we can do anything special that you'd like us to do. We're here to deliver whatever kind of wedding you like. However, you know, most of our guests love to just be barefoot on the beach and really just enjoy where we are. So that's Spice Island Beach Resort. My name's Debbie. You can reach me on Debbie@clear-marketing if I've missed anything out or forgot to tell you anything. But thanks ever so much for listening. I do appreciate all of your time today.
Thank you very much, Debbie. And that beach, I think you've kind of got everybody wanting to go there now. So yeah, some brilliant presentations here. Don't worry, everybody, I will send out a full copy of the recording and all of the contact details of everybody. So if you do have any further questions, you can speak to them. So we do have a couple of questions that have come in. Amy has asked, this is for you, Graham, and you're muted, so you'll have to unmute yourself. Does the impressive results work with any tour operators?
Yeah, of course we do. There are you. Is it in the UK?
I'm not entirely sure.
Well, if it's the UK tour operator, yeah, apart from the bed banks, there's, for instance, Travel Pack, Destination 2, Gold Medal.
Okay, super. And the same in the, if it is US and Canada, it'll be the same
Oh,
thing.
the main tour operators over
Brilliant.
there.
Laura, we've got a question for you as well. Again, you're muted. So Matt's asked Planet Hollywood question. The food, do you have like a separate adult side and a separate kids side? And if so, are the restaurants shared or?
Great question. So there's answers to both. Anybody staying at the Planet Hollywood adult scene have full access to all restaurants across the resort. And then we do have one exclusive restaurant in the adult scene section that is only available to people staying in adult scene.
Okay, super. We've got a question which is for all of you. So Giovanna's asked, how many weddings a day do you each do? So Graham, if you can start.
Well, we're guaranteed it's only one wedding a day, but like Debbie said, it could be one a week, you know, it depends on the demand, but we only usually do just one a day.
Brilliant. Debbie?
Yeah, the same. We never do more than one a day, but usually in low season, it could be one every few weeks. In high season, one every few days. So never,
Okay.
ever, it's never, ever even one every day. They're always very special.
Super, thank you very much. And Laura, same question for you, please.
We are quite different. We do up to 5 wedding events a day. So when I say wedding events, I mean things that would include a rehearsal dinner or a like the different events at the South Asian wedding. So we do up to 5.
Okay, super. Graham, Amy is from the US, so the tour operators, it's the same. It's the main US operators.
Yeah, Delta. I can sort of write down the list of the US tour operators that we do and send it to her if she wants to drop me an email, or if you get her contact details, I'll make sure she gets to know or put it on the MBR site. Brilliant.
Thank you very much. Debbie, are the beach suites for disabled as well?
Good question. They are not equipped for disabled, but we do have some disabled access rooms, so I can send specific details on that to whoever would like to know specifically what we have. It's a very flat resort, so it's very easy to get around if mobility isn't so good. So it is a good choice.
Okay, thank you very much. We've got a question as well for you, Debbie, from Ben. Do you offer agent rates for Spice Island?
Yes, I've actually just put in the chat there. They're not generic agent rates. We like to, check who you are, make sure you're going to bring us in some good business. So by all means, drop me a line at debbie@clear-marketing.com. But, we do lots and lots of agent stays, so we'd love to have you.
Super, thank you very, very much. Okay, so now we come to the part of the event where we see who's been listening. So just as a reminder, every single person on this webinar today is entered into the prize draw. If you answer correctly and the fastest, you'll be given 10 entries. So when I do a spin to win, you've got a much better chance of winning the prize. So if everybody can go to chat and make sure that you drop down, just say everyone. And I'm going to ask Laura first for her question. So Laura, this should be the hardest because you was the first presentation.
Okay, Can you name 2 of any of our wedding packages that we offer at Planet Hollywood Cancun? Becky got it. Sarah, if that's how it works.
Yeah, hang on. I'm just going back up. Love and Glam.
Yeah.
So Becky was the first person. So Becky, you are entered 10 times. So good luck. Brilliant. So yeah, I think everybody's got the lots and lots of correct answers there. Okay, so thank you, Laura. Graham.
Yeah, it's a tough question. What's my name? How many rooms are there in the impressive premium brand? How many rooms were there?
In the impressive premium.
Yeah, impressive premium brand. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I can see him coming in now.
Okay, so I think everybody's finished now. What is the correct answer?
255. 255 rooms in the premium brand.
Okay, so I say that Sarah Crow has the correct answer there. The first person with the correct answer. Yeah, Sarah. Sam, you missed out. You missed your other 5 off. Otherwise, you would have been the top. Okay. And Debbie.
Okay, so Spice Island is on 1,600 feet of beach. It's quite a famous beach. What is it called?
Oh, that was way too easy.
I know it.
But can you spell it?
So May has put Grands Ans, but I think she's just done a misspelling there. Do you accept that?
Of course, yes, that's fine. I'll
Okay.
forgive the spelling on this occasion.
Brilliant. So just writing down everybody's names. Okay, so brilliant. So great, yeah, great questions there, guys. Thank you everybody for joining us. Don't forget as well that Graham, Debbie and Laura, they're all trade friendly. They all want to work with you. So do send them any bookings that you possibly can. Any questions you've got, reach out for them. Guys, it was brilliant to see your presentations. And I just want to go to every single hotel and get married now. So I just need to find myself a nice young man.
I'm available next Wednesday.
You already married, Graham. You're going to be in big trouble. So thank you, everybody. Much appreciated. Thank you for your time. Hopefully, we'll see lots and lots of bookings coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks.